For those who fought in the Battle of Britain, it was a battle for survival. For the free world, it was a breathless moment in history. For failure would have plunged mankind into a new dark age. Never have so many owed so much to so few.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel tonight. We're doing issue Spitfire. The Spitfire issues 33 and 34 tonight. And one of my co-hosts is Mark.
So good evening everybody and welcome to Adrian's live on issues 33 and 34 of Build the Spitfire, and looking forward to them as I always do.
And next person was in the back to the studio was Geordie Dave.
Evening everybody and welcome to Adrian's channel. This will be another cracking build tonight, so enjoy.
And Dave, what Hobbies?
Hello, good evening everybody once again, and welcome to Adrian's channel. And let's get this Spitfire sorted tonight, shall we?
Yes.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yep.
I'm yeah, looking forward to this. I haven't done these two yet, so
no.
Well, the good news is with the Spitfire show, Adrian does them first, and then I do them on the Spitfire show, and any problems Adrian's had, then I can rectify on the Spitfire show. So that's why I enjoy seeing Adrian do them first, because I'm keenly watching, so when it comes round to my time.
Yeah, jolly good.
And then we can pick up later on when I do another builds.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Or any defects you find out we've done, think, oh yes.
So yeah, I've had a few tricks off Adrian for that one, especially that rubber band trick.
Yeah, that was good.
That was invaluable.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said assemble it with. It's a shame they didn't actually suggest that. Oh, hammer a band, you're going to be ruining it.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
In my mind, that's a lot easier way. I think I'm trying to put it together. I think I could do with an extra pair of hands here.
Rubber band always works.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I thought, actually, I'm doing when you take it off is actually cut it. Well, that doesn't matter. I got plenty of rubber bands.
Yeah.
You want to know the worst thing now? I actually collect rubber bands just in case I need them. Normally they would go in the bin, but I'm acquiring quite a collection of rubber bands now.
Do you know what I used to? I used to hate the things. I used to be a postman, so all your letters are tied up in rubber bands. There, well, probably still all new.
Yeah.
You should just shove them up your sleeve, so you won't litter in them all over the place.
Yeah.
I used to hate the bloody things.
Well, another thing is, there you go. I got two lots of sizes. I don't pay for them.
Oh, you should get them off the postman.
Yeah. I just take them off the packages I receive.
There you go, Dave. You need to start collecting rubber bands now.
You see, you think your postman just asking for rubber bands? He'd probably be happy to give you them, because I used to agree once mine would say, "Any rubber bands posted?" Yeah, flipping take them.
Well, actually, I've got a drawer behind me here that's full of rubber bands.
And an industrial magnet.
Aye.
Okay,
No,
go on.
I've got one or two.
Okay, I'll go through chat. So, gold star to Dano Builds to be the first one. So, Dano Builds, hello everyone.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We've got Dave's Hobbies, hello you all.
Hello.
Hello, Dave.
We've got P40F20, hi all.
Hello, P40F20.
IP4F20.
We've got Warren James, hi all.
Hello, Warren.
Hi, Warren.
We've got Yorkshire Crafter, hello everyone.
Hello, Julie.
Hello, Julie.
Hello.
And then we've got P40F20, remember to be careful screwing in the wing panel.
Yeah, we will. We will.
So it's over to you, Dave, sir.
Okay, so we're doing issue 33 of Build a Model Spitfire Mark 1A. And we'll go through what we're going to do in 33. So we're going to be fitting the underside of the right wing. And I think we've been here before somewhere, haven't we? Or maybe we haven't. Right, okay. So are you ready for a parts checklist, Adrian?
I'm sorry, I'm just grabbing the other piece I might need.
Okay.
So I take it on the Spitfire on the right wing, for putting the machine gun bullets and all that, it must be on the top.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
Because
So,
there's no sort of cutouts on that, which was lettering.
Well, there's no cutouts visible at the minute, is there? So, right. So, parts checklist then, Adrian. 3301, underside of right wing.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
Change instruction.
I really like that.
But by looking at it, you do have slight groove there.
Yeah.
There is a slight groove there.
Yeah. Okay.
It depends how the top cover could cover over that. You don't know.
Yeah.
You won't know.
Okay.
You won't know that until you receive the items.
Yeah. And then 3302 is 6 2x 3mm PB screws and 1 spare.
Yep.
Yeah, so we've not got a lot in this issue.
Well, don't forget. Usually, sometimes you don't get a lot, and the next moment you might get a whole lot of parts.
Yeah. Well, I think the clue in this one is that in step 1, which we'll go to now, it says take the wing assembly from the previous issue, maneuver the underside of the right wing 33-1 around so that the landing gear on the underside of the right wing frame 2501, check the fit, ensuring that the screw holes circled are aligned. And you've protected it with a bit of bubble wrap, haven't you?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a bit of chat to go through?
Yeah, just one comment. P40F20 says those cutouts are the machine gun paws.
Parts. Yeah, parts. Wow.
And we've just had a penny pit stop. What a rubbish show. Just joking. How is everyone? I'm fine, Penny. How are you?
We're all right, Penny. Thanks ever so much.
Apart from I've got to go have my flu jab at 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow.
Oh, heck. About 8 hours.
Oh, you'll end up with a flu.
Well, we haven't, so. Right. So step 2. Step 2 is fix the right wing frame 2501 to the right wing 3301 using 5 2x 3mm PB screws.
Right.
Okay, and they're showing you where the screws go in. There's a bit more chat.
Yeah, just Christine say hi everyone. Hope you're all staying safe. Hi Christine.
Hi, Christine.
Hello, darling. Yeah, we're all right.
At the moment, just giving it a couple of turns at the moment, going through each one. There you go. A packet of tissues, by the way. I used it going that way up, and I put it
Yeah.
underneath the other end of the wing.
Ah, right. Really good.
So that's how you're seeing I'm actually not holding the wing, but it's staying flat nicely on the floor.
Yes.
Onto the table, I mean.
Yeah.
Penny's saying, I have a funny shift today. 5 rounders, lunch at 9 p.m. till 10 p.m. Then 2 rounders, then finish, and then day off Wednesday. I'm sure I have something on that day, but can't remember what it is.
I'm pretty sure we'll remember what it is a bit later on, Penny. Don't worry about that.
I'm just gonna go for the kettle. What do you do?
Right. Same again, and just put my screw on the top and just using thumb and finger, just turn the screwdriver around.
Yeah.
And Fleetwood J, hiya all. Hope everyone is okay. Good luck with your build, Adrian.
Thank you, Jason.
And Jason,
Hi, Fleetwood J.
I'd just like to say, Jason, it's nice that you're back with us again.
Yeah.
Penelope's Pit Stop says, oh, I'm so glad I have you to help me then.
Yeah.
We just need to get Fleetwood J in a live build.
Yeah, we do, yeah.
Yeah, or a live show.
Okay, all those screws are done.
Okay, so step 3 then, Adrian, is this diagram shows the underside of the right wing, 3301, fixed in place. The 5 screws used are circled. Okay,
Right,
you've
yeah.
got them in. And then step 4 says turn the wing assembly so that you can access the underside of part 3301. Take the pipe 3201 supplied with the previous issue and check the fit in the hole near the landing gear. When you are happy with the fit, apply a little super glue to the peg on part 3201 and fix in place, inset above right. So it is that little L-shaped.
Yes. It's a little piece I left back in the blister.
Okay.
Penny's Pit Stop says, and a big thank you to P40F20, as without his comments, my videos would not be half as good as they are.
Yeah, it's very helpful. It's P40F20.
Oh yeah, he's helped me loads with my channel.
So you know which one it's going in then, do you, Adrian? Near the wheel.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure it'll be facing backwards.
Yeah, I'm just going to turn the ring around. So
Yeah.
actually, my undercarriage was damaged because one of the pins was bent over, it wouldn't correctly, so I couldn't. The underside system. So actually, I haven't glued my this one on yet.
Okay.
That's why you can see there's no tie on it.
Yeah. That's okay. So long as you know which bits go where, which I'm sure you do. So that goes in the smallest hole near the wheel then, and the L-shaped bit is facing backwards.
Yes.
P40F20 says, always happy to help. And Fleetwood J says, live build. Might have to wait until my internet is much better.
Okay.
Right. So I'm just testing it, see what it would look like.
Yeah. It's very small, isn't it?
Yes. It's very small. Okay. Well, when you find the right hole, it's a key-shaped fit.
After it's in one way.
Yes. That's just they molded the part correctly. LOL. Okay, that's in.
Okay, step 5 then. Here's an interesting part for you. Step 5 is take the radiator housing assembly from issue 32 and identify 2 pegs on the open face. Check the fit of the pegs in the recesses on the underside of the right wing, 3301. When you are happy with the fit, glue in place below. Note the pipe 3201 feeds into the radiator arrow.
Just be careful them photo etch parts don't come out, Adrian.
Well, I'm holding it upside down. They don't fall out.
Right.
Well, they say test fit it. I've actually pushed it in and
Nice and solid.
it's nice and solid. I think, well, I'm going to leave that as it is.
Right.
If it does drop off, think, okay, then I'll glue it.
Okay.
So when I'm pushing it on, I think, I'm going to have fun trying to get this back off again. So
Yeah,
up to you if you test fit it, and basically just sort of like as it's upside down. If it comes off, right, okay, put a bit of glue.
Yeah, no problem. Right, so that is completed work. A panel has been fitted to the underside of the right wing, and details have been attached. And
yeah, I'm good.
Coming in the next issue, your next set of parts will be the carburetor intake, oil cooler intake, and assorted screws, plus cardboard panels to construct a temporary stand, not shown. And it's over to Geordie Dave and Max Modz.
Okay, so it's me first. So Adrian's doing issue 34 a little bit different way around, but it actually does make sense. So me and Geordie Dave have split it down the middle because it's quite a long, lengthy issue.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So we're going to be starting from stage 7, but we'll be doing the parts check first.
Okay, jolly good. And I'll bring up this bit of chat, and they've got P40F20 saying the radiator and the oil cooler are a good push fit. Thank you. And Beckzach Lit says, hi all, hope everyone is keeping safe. We are, thank you.
Right. Comparing issue. No.
And then we'll just go this one again. P40F20 says the instructions for the oil cooler are 100% correct.
Yeah, there was a bit of a debate about them on Facebook, wasn't
Mm.
Yes.
Oh gosh, they come all individually bagged up.
Yeah, it's one in one package, and they're all packaged separate.
That's not kind to the environment.
No, it's not.
biodegradable plastic? You heard about the new biodegradable plastic bags?
No.
You get all your shopping in them, and this is a true story. You get all your shopping in them, you go out home, just chucks it down the rain, and it degrades straight away.
What if you're going home with your shopping in them and it rains?
That's what I mean. If it rains, the shopping ends up all over the floor.
Oh dear.
You should really have reusable bags, though, don't you? Really?
Well, see, they're trying to get rid of plastic, so why do they not just go back to the? Remember when the women used to carry a little basket around? Do you remember them?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember them.
Shopping trolley, little basket for local shopping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, are you ready for parts check, Adrian?
Right.
Okay, so 3401 is the carburetor air intake.
That's that piece.
3402 is carburetor air intake.
That's the other half of it.
3403 is carburetor air intake.
And that's the rest of it.
3404 is oil cooler intake.
Yeah, people wonder. Yeah, to be honest, I'd say that's the front end, and that's the rear end.
Yeah. 3405 is cardboard panels for temporary stand.
Yeah, that's all these here.
Yep. 4 parts. 3406 is 3 2x 4mm PB screws, 1 spare.
Yes.
And 3407 is 5 2x 4mm PM screws, 1 spare.
Yes.
Okay. So starting at stage 7. Okay, so take the carburetor air intake parts, 3402 and 3401, and check how they fit together. When you are happy with the fit, apply a little super glue to the pegs on part 3401 and fix them into the sockets in part 3402.
Okay.
And just while you're doing that, Adrian, we'll bring up the chat so it's all nicely brought up. So we've got Beck that lit says, how's the Spitfire coming along? We're at 34 tonight, Beck that lit. So, and then we've got P40F20. You do not need to glue the air intake parts together. Good push fit fits again. So good push fits again. So, and then P40F20 says the big opening in the oil cooler is the rear. Thank you.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I did push it together and basically I thought, oh, that's a bit loose. Problem is, yeah, the time you fit it all together, really,
Yeah.
you'll be
So-
screwing this piece on.
Yeah. So step 8 is take the next part of the carburetor air intake 3403 and fit the 2 pegs on part 3403 into the holes in part 3402 and 3401. No glue is needed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I glued those because they could easily fall apart, but you know, I'm on stream. If I was actually recording this off stream, think, oh yes, that doesn't matter. Then it came apart. I think, well, yes, I can glue it. As
Yeah.
a previous part basically fitted on nicely, didn't come away. I think, actually, do you know, I'm going to leave that on there.
Okay. So step 9, take the model assembly from the previous issue, fit the carburetor air intake assembly to the underside of the fuselage 2201. These screw sockets in part 3403 align with the holes in part 2201 as indicated. A locating peg at the end of part 3403 helps to position the part correctly.
Right, yes, there is a pinhole there,
Yeah.
and there's a pin there. So basically,
Okay, yeah.
Ashley knew where it was.
So step 10 is this diagram shows the carburetor air intake in place with the screw sockets aligned with the screw holes in part 2201 circled. And then step 11 is fix the carburetor air intake in place with two 2x4mm PB screws. Wish they'd tell you to get your screwdriver ready.
Yes. Sure. I'd like to meet some of these guys just how to read the instructions.
Mm.
I would tell them, have you ever done the model? They did? No? Right, okay. And there's parts for each step.
Mm.
And when you got some parts handy and say, right, when there should be something that you should have said in the beginning. Right, they're both nicely done up tightly.
Okay. So step 12 is carefully turn the assembly over. Check the fit of the oil cooler intake 3404 on the underside of the left wing 3101. 2 pegs on part 3404 fit into the holes in part 3101. Glue part 3404 in place below. But I know P40F20 said it's a good fit, didn't it? So it might just
Yeah.
dry fit.
Why, it's not sort of like dropping in sort of thing. So, yes. If it just drops in smoothly without pressurized, then okay, yes.
Mm.
Same again. I can pick up the wing with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, that is a nice dry fit. To be honest,
Okay.
yes.
And now it's over to Geordie Dave for the rest of the instructions.
Yep. Okay, but origami now.
Sorry, I'm just going to open these all out. So,
Okay.
that's one I'm going to need. Right.
Are you ready? Right. 1. The 4 cardboard panels, 34x, slot together to create a temporary stand for your model. Take panel 1 and fold it along the creases to form a rectangle. The slots at the end, insert arrow, fit together to form a block.
Right, I can see there's a crease there, so basically that's the other crease. They already use here 2 creases to fold it up. Basically, I don't know why they didn't send us this part a lot earlier. Then you could actually then rest the motor onto that.
Right.
Yeah.
2. Similarly, fold the panel 34 or 5-2 along the creases and slot the ends together to make a freestanding support.
Right. Same again. They've already folded it in the 2 creases which was going to be used. They scored a line. Same again. Use the first outer one. You might want to squeeze it the other way to make it a square.
Right. 3. The panel 34 or 5-3 is longer with lower supports. Again, the slots near the end of the panel fit together to form freestanding support.
Okay. Same again, they made 2 of the creases, but when they did one of the folds, I wish you could actually done it on where it wasn't meant to be. Right, and that one's assembled.
Right. 4. Take panel 34 or 5-4 and fold along the creases to form 3 sides of a rectangle. Position support 34 or 5-1 and 35 or 3 on the work surface as shown.
Right, yes.
For 34 or 5-1, it's over the corner of past 34 or 5-3. At the end of the past 34 or 5-4, so that the slots fit together by a circle. Okay. Ready for 5? To complete the temporary stand, fit part 34 or 5-2 in place on the opposite side of part 34 or 5-1 and indicated by the arrow and circle.
I'm going to just slot this one in because trying to slot in too many parts at the same time makes it slightly easier, tricky. But then I can just pick up this end and just slide that one in.
And this shows the completed stand ready to support your model and avoid damaging the landing gear and other parts.
So, Dave, say, would you be building this early then so you can stand your Spitfire on it?
Yeah. Yeah, well,
So,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's probably when you start doing the wings, you think, I'll get the frame. Oh, once you've got the motor out, assemble that one on.
Yeah. Seems like you don't know the assembly to get the motor on.
I'll probably make a different one anyway out of blue foam. I've got loads of blue foam.
Okay, we're going to step over to step 13 where we're going to fit the engine.
Well, yeah, it's just a shame they couldn't just give them this first part, basically, where they said store the engine somewhere safely. So why couldn't they just give them that first framework, and where you could just rest it then?
Yeah.
Penelope's pit stop says, I don't think I've seen so many steps in a set of instructions of how to assemble a cardboard box. LOL.
Let us know when you're ready for 13.
Right, just getting the wings.
Okay, 13. Take the engine and propeller assembly from issue 14 and fit the ends of port 1201 on the upper face of port 2201, so that the screw sockets in port 1201 circle the row, aligned with the screw sockets in port 2201. And it says, you might find it easier if someone holds the propeller assembly in place while you fix the ports together with 2 4mm paint screws.
Right, I got my finger at the moment.
Sorry, P40F20's comment's brilliant. Giving us the stand early on would just make too much sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I like that.
Right, got one of the screws in.
We did get them blocks early on the Route Master, didn't we, to put it on?
Well, it's like we got a couple of steps, didn't we?
Yeah.
And the back platform very early on, and we didn't use them until stage 68, was it? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think they didn't really give you instructions how to use those blocks, did they, really?
No.
No, and if it weren't for you guys, I would have put my bus on completely wrong.
Oh, you would put them the other way around.
Yes. So if it weren't for you guys telling me how to use them, I wouldn't have had a clue.
Sorry, I just used the wrong screw just then.
Next issue is going to be.
Right, just go around, double checking these 4 screws nicely done up tightly.
Adrian,
Yes.
I wouldn't. After stream, I would put some Loctite on them screws.
Right, okay.
Because remember when we did the chassis of the bus, and it came in how many pieces, and people were saying that the screws kept coming loose, so we had to keep tightening them. I put Loctite on mine, and it stayed in place.
Okie doke. Yeah, I'll do that after the stream, yes.
And that's issue complete.
Brilliant.
And in the next issue, we'll be getting the motor for the landing gear.
Wow.
Wow.
Putting down on ports. 1 port next issue.
Yeah, well, it's showing you that. Problem is, You might find there's something else probably with it.
Yeah,
You never know.
And I know with the Bismarck, when they done that, that's what you got, and that was it.
Oh, you got it, and you got a sticker to go with it.
Yes.
And the issue was put the sticker on the wire.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out whoever inscription wise you receive first.
There's quite a few motors on that written Bismarck.
Yeah. No, the reason I say about the Loctite is because the front of the Spitfire is so heavy, them screws will have the possibility of coming loose. So a bit of Loctite holds the screws in place.
Yeah.
Yes.
P40F20 says, nice work, Adrian. Penny Pitstop says, if you screw them up well, you shouldn't need glue. However, if you're concerned, then thread lock would be a better option. I'm throwing caution to the wind and doing mine with thread lock.
Yeah.
How much is thread lock?
Oh,
Where did you get it from?
Don't know.
get it on Amazon.
What about local? What about local shops? Will you be to get in the Halfords or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be able.
Any place you can get it from.
Bike shop or
Should
something?
be able to, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, should be able to.
So I found thread. I mean, I bought thread lock for the Terminator fingers for the mod, and I found so many uses for it. It's unbelievable, especially with the bus. You know, like the back platform, so that doesn't come loose. It's got a bit of Loctite in it, and
I've got to admit, I've built that whole bus without any sort of thread lock.
yeah.
I've never heard of it. You've never talked about it.
Nothing as well,
I've
Mark.
built it without any thread lock.
The time you took to build your framework and doing other work, it was less time when everyone else was doing it.
Yeah.
You know, each week, okay, if someone actually handling it each week, you know, in between stages,
So,
moving it around.
Penny
Plus, as
said-
well, you might have issues a stand, so you could easily already had them out and already sitting already on the side.
So Penny's saying that thread looks like glue, but it's not permanent, so you can't actually crack it open. So
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can.
P40F20 says you should be able to get thread lock from any DIY place. Stop says I got mine from Amazon. I've used it on my streams before. It's like glue, but it's not permanent, which I agree with.
Yeah.
So, you've also got to think as well. The vibration from the motor could cause them screws to come undone a bit. So
yeah, it could do. Yeah.
You know.
I've got no look at Wilson's and Morrison's. I've been there for all of them.
Right.
It's so yes, it's the end of the day. My choice if I put it on. Mark said he's going to put it on his.
Yeah.
I get where Mark's coming from there, because you see that bit's going to be holding something like that. If you've got that engine turning on, it's vibrating. Get you on that.
Yeah, true.
Or like another words, well, okay, if you want it, you think, oh, it's going to be on there permanently. Why not stick a bit of glue down the hole when you put the screw in?
Yeah.
But then it's on there permanently.
Yeah,
with Loctite, you can. It's like acting like glue, but with force against it, will break.
You see, with Loctite, a lot of people saying, "Oh, it's not working" and stuff. When you use it, don't touch it after you've done it. It has to set, and it takes a while to set. So
yeah,
just
it does.
leave it aside for a few days. It will go off.
That's what I like about that.
Yeah.
That's what I like about that range glue. It's quick setting.
Yeah. Just got a couple of comments on this. Do not use thread lock when you're screwing into plastic metal only. Yes, I agree, P40F20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Penny's pit stop. I would never never super glue my screws in. For a start, the glue might set before you have finished screwing them in.
Yeah. All good advice.
Yes. So, I mean, threadlock's forgiving. If you've made a mistake, you can then go in and crack it back open, and, you know, it's not permanent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you got some
Brilliant.
threadlock, Dave? Dave's hobbies?
No, I haven't got any threadlock. Not yet.
Chris Camper says, hi, everyone. Thanks again, Mark. Oh, that's just something I've done for him.
Hi,
You're
Chris.
welcome, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Tried a new flavour of me thing here, licorice.
Oh, I don't like licorice.
Oh, it tastes lovely.
No, I don't like licorice.
It's like I'm sitting eating licorice also.
You know what?
Pontefract cakes.
I used to remember the advert in the 80s where the person eats that much Bertie Bassett that they turn into Bertie Bassett. Do you remember that advert?
Yeah.
My mum ate a
Yeah.
lot of Bertie Bassets, and I was petrified she would turn into it because it scared the life out of me as a kid. And I'm there thinking she's going to turn into Bertie Bassett. She was always eating licorice, and it's just like, yeah, things that go through your mind as a kid.
Nice.
Yes.
I'll be buying this again.
Good old Yorkshire invention is that licorice.
Is it?
Yeah, it's made in Pontefract.
Mm.
Yeah, Pontefract cakes. Yorkshire.
Right.
Was it made for a reason, or was it just a sweet that invented?
Just a sweet that was invented. Yeah. Well, actually, more medicinal than anything else. Because if you eat plenty of it, you do go plenty.
So smoke lift doesn't make us go bloody. A laxative.
Yeah.
Right, I'll just go through these comments. So Penny's pit stop says Loctite is glue, threadlock isn't.
Yeah.
Says P40F20 says Penny Loctite makes threadlock and super glue. And we've got a new person in the chat tonight called Adrian Challenger. So welcome. Hi guys, this is my first build of anything in this scale. I did start to buy the B17, but that went on hold for a few copies. I'm enjoying this one, and I think these vids are great help as well.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yes.
even if you wait after we done our builds and you think, oh yes, I like that suggestion, or like, you know,
Yeah.
they say it's a test fit, like, and sometimes, right, okay, it falls out. Like as I said, right, test fit it,
Yeah.
glue it in.
Yeah.
My opinion, it's stuck in. Problem is, to be honest, try and get those two parts out of the wing to glue them in. I'm going to try and leave them out, sort of thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
As I showed you, I've able to pick them up, so basically they're held in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Adrian, challenge if you're stuck on anything, just let me know. We'll try all we can to help you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
we'll
I
try
can't remember
and
which he's
sort out-
on one of the Facebook groups. I can't remember which one he's on.
Right.
Because he did leave a comment on my advertise.
Yeah. Very good.
Well, welcome to the madness.
Yeah, to the madness, indeed.
I suppose we better do a YouTube schedule.
Yeah,
Yes.
we better add.
So Wednesday tomorrow, 2 o'clock, I believe. Penny, Yorkshire Crafter won't be there tomorrow because we've got to go out. But Penny's doing her diamond painting show that she normally does with Yorkshire Crafter at 2 o'clock. And then I think there's a bit of confusion what's happening later on, so I think that's going to be confirmed.
Right.
I think.
Okay. Well, as far as I understand it, is going to be doing her route master earlier than normal, and that will be 6 o'clock till 7:30. Will it not?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. So 6 o'clock tomorrow night till 7:30. It will be Penny and Horlicks doing Penny's Route Master issue 96, 97. And then 8 o'clock tomorrow night, which would have been the normal Route Master time. I do believe Penny is starting a new show. So please be there. Please be there for Penny's new show. And quite exactly what it entails, we're not sure. But what we do know is that it will be fun and it will be informative. So 8 o'clock tomorrow night will be Penny's new show. So please join us then.
Okay. Thursday, 8 o'clock, I do believe Horlicks is building his bus.
Yeah, Thursday, 8 o'clock on Horlicks' channel.
Is he doing 96 and 97? Because he wants to get with Penny, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. Friday is to be confirmed, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
go on, Adrian.
I think Penny wants to do a show then.
All right. Saturday there is nothing on. Sunday, I think it's. I always get that wrong.
No, it's opposite to the screen you point to. Except for when it's up and down, right?
Yeah, I can do up and down fine. I just keep. Yeah, that's it. Getting there.
Now, I'll be doing the camper van on Sunday.
Right.
Camper van on the Sunday.
Monday, I believe, is Chris Camplin, 8 o'clock with his Terminator.
Yeah, wow.
So, there we go.
Then and a week tonight, I might be doing the Terminator as well.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Very good.
I think there's no 2 comments.
Yeah. Adrian Challenger says, will do. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
And P40F20 says, great show tonight, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, P40F20.
Yeah.
P40F20, in the future I might be building an F14, so would it be okay if I sort of pick your brains on PM sometime?
That's going to be interesting, Dave.
Yep, busy looking at one. I'm not going to build the. I'm not going to build the Tamiya build. I couldn't afford it at 60 odd quid.
No.
So I'm looking at the Top Gun one.
Oh yeah, another one.
I just might want some information on colouring schemes because sometimes what you get, what they tell you on the model might be exact.
Yeah, that's a fact, isn't it?
Yeah, sometimes all the change,
Yeah.
Or another company makes it and think, oh yes, it's that one, and give you that colour ID. But no one's particularly like check the colour, the exact colour scheme to the real thing.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're doing it as a video build.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, there you go, Dave. You've got your answer there. Look.
She has to enjoy you. Right, thanks, P40.
And then we just got one last thing. All watching, hit the thumbs up button.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Or as well, if you watch my show, because at the moment, the amount of people watch the show doubles the amount of people subscribe to my channel.
Yeah. Well, as far as I saw earlier, we had 18 people watching in the middle of the build, so that was good.
19, I saw.
19 you saw, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
jolly good.
Got a massive smile on his face.
Right. Thank you all for coming and watching to stay to the end. Yes, we probably should mention some of the stuff at the beginning, sort of thing as well. You never know. People just watch and say, "Oh, build's over," and don't watch the rest of it.
Yeah.
Right, everyone. Hang on. Whoops, I was going to do something. Forget. Right. Each one would like to say their goodbyes. Let's go and clockwise. So it'll be
Okay, well, thanks ever so much for joining us tonight once again, and give Adrian a nice good thumbs up as always, and we'll see you on another build at another time on another show somewhere near in the next few days in the future. So good night from me.
Geordie Dave.
And as I said, that was a cracking show tonight. I hope everybody enjoyed it. And as Dave says, thumbs up and subscribe to everybody on here. And I'll say good night.
And click in the right place.
So thank you everybody for joining. I've just read out this last chat. I certainly be a regular from now on, especially with the aircraft build. Thanks, guys. Thank you for that, Adrian. Challenger. So it's a good night for me. Thanks for having me on, Adrian. Been a cracking build tonight. And yeah, can't wait till the next one.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for joining us. And thank you all. And now we'll